Here's the problem with most small businesses. They close way too early. Especially over here in Sweden where I live, most of the businesses close at 5 p.m. But your customers don't stop shopping at 5 p.m. Take me, for instance, I'm in the market right now to buy a used Tesla Model 3. I'm browsing through different car sites. And one of these car sites is owned and run by a friend of mine that makes over 100 million euros in gross media value or gross turnover. And what I wanted to do is to build a very simple AI agent for him in 10 minutes where I scrape all his website data so it knows that all the cars that are available, the AI can really start working with that data. I scraped all the reviews that are available on Trustpilot. He has more than 2,000 reviews, so we can look at issues that might come up. And I built a scheduler rather that looks at the website again on a daily basis, so it knows if a car has been sold, it's out of the website, so it's not in the database anymore. So these three workflows took me literally 10 minutes to build because I have all these nodes already from my previous work. Then I just had to connect the pieces and bring the logic together. So you're going to watch me actually do a demo for him in the rest of the video. If you want to get my workflows, please comment below and I'll be happy to send it to you, on my Gumroad, and it's free. So you can use the agents too. These agents can work on voice, can work on text, can work on SMS. It literally doesn't matter where you use it, but what matters is that you're providing superhuman powers to your human team, because all of a sudden the AI can do 80% of the work, which means with the same staffs that you have, they can start investing a lot more in your most important customers. And all of a sudden you're going to start seeing more value coming that side of the business, and there's more people coming through the funnel into that side of the business, which is a win-win. And this literally, if it can be done in 10 minutes, obviously it's just not about speed, it's about quality and accuracy when you're selling high ticket items like a car, which is 50,000 euro purchase. So it's just not about speed over here, especially at certain scale. But I want to demonstrate to you that it's actually possible to really build good agents in fast time with pretty high accuracy. It gets harder to go from 90 to 100%, but it's really possible to go at very high accuracy today with enough testing and fine tuning. So I hope you enjoy the video. All right. Hey, Niklas, how are you? I was looking forward to meeting you last week. Looking forward to meeting you soon. So I love your website. I've been waiting to buy a Tesla for a while, and I'm waiting for the secondhand Model S. I might end up buying a Model 3 that's new, but I'm still waiting, right? I don't know about your customers, but at least the way I work is that I don't want to do this during the day. I do it in the evening or during the weekends. And I always have questions. Obviously, now I'm doing this as a demo because I've spoken to your customer rep. Yeah. So let's say I want to buy this car, right? So the first thing I think about is obviously I look at the photos, I look at what's there, and this is so well done, by the way. You guys have done a fantastic job in explaining everything, all the brister. It's so well done, man. A lot of good information here. That's why you're profitable, and congrats for that. So the first thing I think about is how do I finance this car, right? And generally, if I've had Teslas before, and generally what I look at is, what this costs, right? And then I say it's 6%. Tesla offers a better rate for me, and it's 4.5 or something. So I'm going to talk to the customer guy, right? So now what I'm going to do is actually do that. So I know there's a number on top usually. Let's see. Oh, it's on the website, on the mobile phone, it's on the top. But I'm sure you have a number here. Perfect. Contact us. Perfect. So you work within 24 hours, and Vardag Milan 8 to 20. So now it's 10 o'clock. So it's pretty late. Most Swedes don't do this. I'm not very typical. But let me show you what I mean in a second. So 087920101. That's your number. Perfect.
Hej och välkommen till Karla. Vi har tyvärr stängt just nu. Våra öppettider är vardagar mellan 8 och 20 samt helger 10.
So now obviously you're closed, but wouldn't it be interesting if we had a 24-hour hotline or an after-hour reception that actually worked like your chat? Because if you look at your chat, so Shoppa la Vitabil, right? And I'm just going to take my email over there. Okay, so chat is closed as well, which is a pity because you can obviously do automated chat. But anyway, so my thinking now is, what if I take 10 minutes and build you, I'm going to pause the video so you don't have to watch me for 10 minutes, but build you a very simple automated 24-hour hotline, which obviously is not going to be perfect because it's a demo, but does 80% of the job. Because I can imagine 80% of your customer service is the same questions, right? Is, how does guarantee work? Do I get someone in winter tires? Why is it, what is the service packet? What is the interest rate? I'm sure you have the database, right? So if you have the same 80% of the questions are the same 80%, obviously you can satisfy 80% of the customer queries faster. And as you know very well, in business, speed matters a lot, especially when it comes to transactional things like this, because I'm obviously comparing buying a car here on Blockit, on KVD, and whatever, right? And on the company's websites and so on. So obviously speed matters. So if you have a faster response time, and if you can free up your team to focus on more strategic customers that actually will spend the money because you qualify them better, because not all leads are the same, because I might never want to buy from you, but I'm just curious to compare and shop. You shouldn't put a human there, you should put an AI there, and then it becomes a lot more easier.
And then I show you how I build it and the advantages of it. I don't know if I'm out ute och cyklar. If I am and you're already doing shit like this, I'm sorry I wasted your time. Lunch on me. If you find this interesting, let's talk more, because I'm in love with AI voice agents. I'll introduce what I'm doing later in the video, but let's get into it.
May I assist you today?
Hey, thanks for picking up my call. I'm interested in a Tesla Model 3. Can you tell me if you have any in your warehouse today, please?
Yes, we currently have 3 Tesla Model 3s in our warehouse today, including the performance model. One of them is red and has been viewed by 11 other people just today. These cars go fast. Would you like me to check the full details and availability for you?
Yeah, I have some questions actually on the Performance Model 3. Which registration number are you looking at, please, for the Model 3 Performance?
Model we have available is registered as ACN03B. It's from 2021 with only 8,000 miles. Jag är Karla Digital Assistant. Hur kan jag hjälpa dig idag?
Hejsan, jag håller på att kolla på ett Tesla Model 3 Performance hos er. Det är en röd Model 3 Performance.
Hej!
Ja, det stämmer. Tesla Model 3 Performance från 2021 med bara 8000 mil AVD och den accelererar från 0 till 100 på bara sekunder.
Eventuellt för att jag har lite frågor om reporna jag såg på bilden. Men du, innan dess, hur funkar eran 14 dagars garanti?
Självklart. Vår 14 dagars friårsgaranti innebär att vi kan testa bilen hemma i lugn och ro i upp till 14 dagar. Om den inte matchar din förväntan, ingen risk, vi hämtar tillbaka den kostnadsfritt. Det är inkluderat i varje köp. Vill du att jag bokar ett videomöte så kan du även visa reporna du menar och få en noggrann förklaring direkt.
Absolut, det går jättebra.
There you go, guys. That was a very simple, fast demo built in 10 minutes, because I've done these N8N workflows so many times now that I have these nodes already ready-made. As I mentioned earlier in the video, if you want to see my workflows, please comment below and I'll DM them to you. It's on my Gumroad. I'm not going to get you into a school community or anything. You're just going to get a link and you can download it and start applying it. You get faster responses, happier customers, and in this case, more cars sold, because the humans can start focusing on high-value customers while the AI can make sure that it qualifies, it helps, and it takes it as far as it can, so the human can pick it up when it's necessary. This is a perfect example of how an AI can make a small, medium-sized enterprise superhuman without adding headcount. So can AI really sell you a Tesla? I think you just saw the answer.